Hey, Orange One here. So, in this episode, what I wanted to do was recruit some of our prisoners, as well as send some people out maybe to go get some more blueprints, or not blueprints, but research items like advanced science books and engineering research. I'd heard that there's some locations down here, but I'm kind of freaked out by that area because there was so many lasers that came down. Someone online said that skeletons don't get burned by those lasers, so I think I'm gonna send a group of skeletons down there to go scavenge. Speaking of which, there's a really cool skeleton that we've got right here called Ice, which I want to recruit. So Stinks, why don't you go over here and recruit Ice? I figured we'll have our robot emissary Stinks talk to you. So this guy, actually, before I actually recruit you, is a tech hunter. And they're one of those ones that could like single-handedly take out a pretty good sized group of people. So if we look here, he's saying that he's for hire, 20,000, which sounds expensive, but remember, this one person could take out like a whole crew of Holy Nation people all by themselves. So they're well worth it, if you ask me. So pick up Stinks, put them down, and let's see what gear we can give Ice. Come on over, Ice. Because right now your gear is trash. You could be a very, very powerful skeleton for us, but we gotta give you something decent to be wearing. And speaking of which, it looks like our Garu and Mortez actually traded all of our good stuff away. Maybe we could give someone else's gear, like Okran, maybe you could give your gear to Ice. And then we'll get you set up soon. And yeah, that looks good. This is better than nothing, but it's not much better than nothing. Yeah, Okran, you're gonna be kind of vulnerable right now. Ice, on the other hand, now has some decent gear. I wanted to give you a good heavy weapon, though. Let's give them the Fragment Axe, Shield Breaker. Okay, so now they've got like our highest attack stats and defense stats. If you look at their skills, they're really, really good with heavy weapons. Like, crazy good. So yeah, definitely worth giving them that. Shield Breaker is also good with heavy weapons, but might be good for us to diversify a little bit in terms of weapon types. Maybe we'll give you that heavy weapon if there's not anything in here that's better. There's a hacker that's really good. Maybe we'll have you be a hacker person. Shield Breaker, and you've got armor penetration. That seems appropriate to me. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and then we'll move our skeletons down to here. And we'll get you guys heading down south. Why don't we have Ice actually in charge, seeing how you're just like complete beast. And let's get all of you. And we could clear out that one lost armory, but I don't think there's much else there for us. Let's head down here. We'll just send you guys down as a group, of course. We'll send you down that way. We're kind of low on money right now. I would normally go send the trader off to go trade stuff, but we've basically got just a bunch of junk right now. Most of these guys seem to be healed. Ethel's got a head injury. Yeah, it's fine. Why don't we get everyone together? Looks like it's been long enough where you guys have pretty much all recovered from the last fight, besides Okran. Let's get everyone besides Orange One and Okran to head over here, and then Okran will get the next set of armor when it's made. Looks like we were working on leg plates. I think the skimmers, or the hivers, we have given them their leather armor for, I think basically everyone has a set of that, so we can put that on hold. Actually, there's one more specialist. Who doesn't have one of those? We've got masterwork. We've got masterwork. Does Beep have... Oh, he's got specialist. I know it's sacrilegious having him not have the best gear, right? But don't worry, he's a god. He can make it. Yeah, it looks like everyone has one. Mortez does not. It probably would be a good idea to have Mortez have one of those shirts. Well, actually, Okran could wear that holy chest plate. It's only high grade. We'll wait till we've got something actually good. I'll get that going, and then that will be ready in about 10-ish hours or so. And it looks like you guys are already under attack. Oh yeah, these skimmers. Everyone besides Orange One and Okran. Why don't you go ahead and just attack those skimmers. Look at that damage. They're doing like 60 and 70 damage. It's pretty awesome. And they're only doing like 12 damage to us. Hey Peep, why are you... Oh, you're on passive. Yeah, you don't need to be on passive anymore. I'm just gonna rearrange people so that Okran is with Orange One. Right up here. But not in front of him. Everyone besides these two, let's keep on heading out. And I suppose we can keep on attacking skimmers. I was thinking of going into Holy Nation territory with these guys. We'll make our way towards there. Maybe fighting things along the way. Just to kind of clear the path. And these guys are a good ways down. Okay. I'm gonna keep you here while we're doing this combat. But I don't know, after that we'll see. I might make a little cut until we get to something a little bit more interesting. Jeez, we're doing like 100 damage. That's pretty cool. Alright, yeah, well, I'm probably gonna make a cut here. I'll see you in a little bit. So we just got to Venge, and the skeletons started talking about the eye. But I mean, it's kind of interesting because if you look up, you can't actually see it, whatever's shooting the lasers, but they're talking about it. It's kind of cool. I don't know, have I already shown this dialogue off? I'm not sure. I wanted to run Orange One over here to trade with Mr. Bones because we forgot to give him his crossbow ammo. So I felt bad about that. So Orange One was just running over here to give them that, and I saw that dialogue happening. I wasn't sure if I had shown it off or not yet, so yeah, I wanted to show that off to you. It looks like the other guys are getting into combat. We are having these giant lasers flying around right now, which is making me a little bit nervous. We're gonna keep on making our way in. So wait, are they're talking about the one that's down, because they're saying this other one is still going around and is dangerous. What are you guys fighting? Oh, it's just skimmers. Okay. Yeah, everyone besides Orange One and Okran, let's fight these skimmers, please. Should be able to take them out pretty easily. And you may have noticed that we've got some good helmets on now. So these guys should be taking less damage to the head than they were in the past. I've actually stopped even collecting meat from these things. We kill them so easily. I think one of our guys, the hivers with the special type of head, got hit kind of bad there. But yeah, we got some masterwork helmets, like proper helmets. Oh, Beep and Ethel. Yeah, everyone, why don't you fight these guys? Poor Beep, he's getting drilled by these things. Ooh, his left arm. It's not looking good. Is that a robotic limb? I don't think it is. He might be about to get a new robotic limb. Come on, Beep. I believe. Oh, jeez, he just got 30 damage on 3 of them. Not half bad. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to take out a skimmer if I had only one arm that was functioning. Definitely impressed, Beep. Yeah, that looks like a hiver arm that's injured. Pretty badly injured too. You know what, we're gonna let them heal it up. If it comes off in our adventures, it comes off. That's fine by me. But we'll keep it for now. We're pretty close to Okran's shield right now, which is good. You doing better now, Beep? Ooh, that leg of yours is also pretty badly hurt. Maybe someone can carry you. Someone who's a little bit stronger. Ruka's probably one of our strongest people. So Ruka, why don't you go ahead and pick up Beep, and then we'll continue on our merry way. Unless someone else is super slow. Oh, of course one of them is getting up now. Yeah, everyone, why don't you come over here? Is there anyone else who's really, really slow? We're gonna have to do it individually to see. And Ethel's kind of slow, but I think he's just slow in general. Gotta get that strength up, bud. You're a heavy weapons user. You gotta be stronger than that. So I'm take this thing out. It's insane how much the Desert Sabers do to these things. Alright, keep on pushing through, and we're gonna start going into Holy Nation territory with them. What are you guys in danger of? Oh, it's thralls. Is it thralls? Yeah, it's a bunch of thralls. Alright, let's kill us some thralls. I'm not going to be doing refined tactics here. And we probably should be. Actually, yeah. Hal, I'd like you over here. Mr. Bones. Why don't you run over here? And that should be spread out enough. Jeez, look at the damage that we're doing there. There's so much oil. God, they do like 90, 150 damage. You know what? Save your bolts. We'll save those for something a little bit more deadly. Those thralls stood no chance. One of them's already dead. Oh my god. They've got such trash items. They're like the robot version of Hungry Bandits, you know? You could try taking out those scavengers. Let's go down there. Try looting some of these places. Really? Hungry Bandit, you're gonna... Or not Hungry Bandit, Outlaw Swordsman. You're gonna really try and do this? Doesn't seem like a very good idea to me. Oh, everyone's still running as individuals. Hey guys, why don't you stop doing that? Come back here just for a minute. I mean, I suppose Ethel can take this thing on one-on-one. Oh my god, that thing's just like floating there. Jeez. Nobody said that Kenshi's a bug-free game. It's actually got a lot of, you know, hivers in it, but, you know. I love this game. It's just so amazing how much this has grown in popularity since it actually came out and as a released game, you know? Like, I haven't even been playing this game that long, and it's easily one of my top games of all time. It's like right up there with like Fallout New Vegas. That for like years was my favorite game, and I was just always like, whenever I was talking to anyone about like a good game, it's like Fallout New Vegas, you know? I always be talking about, oh man, those quests, they get you thinking. There's so many options. Like, this game has the most options I've ever experienced in such a cool environment. Well, actually, no. I would say Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead has more things that you can do in the game, but there's something to be said for a nice art style. Wait, who's that all the way over there? Orange one, is that? It's Okran. Oh, Okran. When you go get Okran, because I think Okran we were keeping at base so that we could get new armor for him. I bet some of that armor's been made by now. I don't know if all of it has, because it was like night when we had originally started the episode. I think it was turning night, now it's turning day, so I bet at least half the armor is done. Bring him back to Omelas. We'll see what's going on there. I really should be just seeing what these guys are doing, because this is a whole new area. We haven't spent much time in here in Venge. Well, because it's so deadly, you know? We had almost our squad get wiped that one time when we were crossing through here. I've been seeing some people commenting about Agnew, which is a recruit, which would be kind of cool to get. I don't know, I feel like a lot of Let's Players want to get like the unique recruits, and myself included, because it's like, if I get Beep, people will watch me with Beep, you know? Like, I saw someone was doing a Beep solo challenge, and that's totally cool, but like, it's also cool to have like your own NPCs and have like their stories develop. You know, I've always liked companions in role-playing games, but this game does it really in a nice way where they don't tell you too much, so you get to like kind of create their stories in your head. I think that's like Kenshi's specialty, is letting you tell the story that you want to tell in the world, just as like a nice canvas for that. And like our group has turned from just like a wandering group of Hiver failed traders into a force against the Holy Nation. Which actually reminds me, we should probably send some people up to go get those cannibals back for the lives that we lost in the first episode. We've gotten powerful enough that we could totally do that, and it would be like sustainable. You know, I think if we just sent in ice alone, they'd probably be able to clear this place out. Should we try doing that? That send ice just by himself. Everyone, I want you right here, and I want you on hold. Ice, you're not going to be on hold. I'm going to just send you up. Let's see how deadly ice is. Wait, who's attacking right now? Oh, some thralls. You know what, ice. Ice him. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist that. Look at that, 118 damage. 117. They are actually getting some hits on him. You hit like one body part twice, essentially, these guys are gonna go down. That one's down, he's just, you know, got the injured leg. Look, they're already dead. I wonder what type of unit these guys count as. Are they P4 units? Like, if they're dying at negative 100, they don't seem to have that much health. Your robotic skill is actually really terrible. Jeez, I didn't realize how bad it was. Yeah, he didn't have any experience in robotics. It's all in field medic. He could probably save a human like lightning fast, but not very good at the whole, you know, healing himself thing. Do we have anyone who's got lockpicking skills? We do not. Why don't we make St. Maurice our lockpicker? Seems appropriate for a P4 unit. You know, they're supposed to be, I think, kind of like more like less soldiery than like the regular skeletons. So we'll let him do that. How are you guys doing? Actually, orange one. Back at base. So why don't we see if that armor was made for Okran, and then we can send Okran to the front. Yes, it is. Nice. Is it here? No, it was right there. Take that and that as well. And there's probably some good boots around here somewhere. Masterwork plated boots. Yep. Let's send you out to these guys. And why don't we show you off Okran's shield since it got taken over by Samurai. I forgot if I did that in the last one or not. It's been a while since I recorded because I was sick for a while and I didn't record. Like, I just kind of relied on my backlog going for a while there. Huh. Are you talking about the United Cities? I'm having a hard time telling who's talking to who, but I think it's Shek, people talking to each other. Yeah, they're totally talking about the United Cities. Got some samurai guards. If we look here, what are that's the armory. They do have a store or two in here, don't they? They've got the hospital there, which is kind of like a store. Don't really see much else though. Well, let's go into Holy Nation territory then. Keep on our merry way. I'm going to assign you to follow Ethel as a permanent job, and then you should keep on pathing to them. Or trying to path to them at least. Alright, I might... Actually, hold on, what's going on now? Oh, we got skimmers. No, keep on going. We're gonna keep you guys heading towards... Actually, maybe you guys could go into these ruins, or... We could attack the Holy Farm. I feel kind of bad about that, because they're just like some farmers, but there'll probably be some patrols around there. And then we could go towards that ruin, because that's kind of what I'm working towards right now, is ruin diving. We can. St. Maurice, did you open it? Nice. Alright, Ice, get in there. Oh, hey. I just was checking how long I've been recording for. Oh, jeez, these guys are gonna go down so quick. Their stats are in the... Or maybe not. I mean, they've got a couple ranged people. So Ice actually has taken a few hits. Oh, they're a tricky bunch. Can you make your way up here? Towards the ranged ones. They're being super cheap and annoying. Yeah, he's making his way up there. Good. Oh. Did you just take them both out in one hit? I think he did. See, if he hits, like, a lot of the time, just that one hit is enough to take people out. Jeez. And there goes your leg. That's why you don't mess with skeletons. That's why the Holy Nation is just terrified of these guys. What's up here on the second floor? Why don't you come up here and clear out this area? These training dummies are just on the floor. This place is a mess. Wait, what are these guys fighting? Oh, they're fighting thralls outside. Getting attacked by all kinds of things. He just destroyed those thralls. So fast I almost missed that combat. Who are you fighting now? Oh, the thralls. Why don't you get back in there, Ice, see what you can loot. And they're scavengers, they gotta have some stuff in here, right? You'd hope. Oh man, this shop counter is empty. Yeah, this place looks pretty trashed. I don't know if we're gonna find any actual usable loot here. Why don't you just check a few of their corpses? I'm pretty sure they're not gonna have much. Oh, they've got ninja geese, which is kind of cool. Oh, look, ancient science books. I don't care if we're gonna get caught stealing. Who's seeing us? Well, I know that there's those ancient science books, so we gotta pick those up when we can, when the game lets us. Smashed chest. Well, that's not gonna work. All of that's empty. Gotta hand it to these guys, they really did mess this place up. Old treasure map. Don't care if they catch us stealing, just take it. There we go. So got those books from there. There's also that one on the ground floor. Oh look, they've got secure wooden chest there. Well, St. Maurice, why don't you come in here and see if you can lockpick that? Why are you not moving over there? Over here. Nope. Those are both empty. Is that a chest? No, it's smashed. Grog barrels? No. There's this barrel right here. I'm pretty sure that's what we had in the ancient science books. Yep. Let's keep on doing it until it works. I don't understand who's getting in the way of this thievery. I think as soon as we've lockpicked this, that might be good for this episode. And I know that we had Orange One following those guys, but we might send him over here to get the loot from these guys and just keep them down in Venge. And keep on looting out Venge. Maybe you can lockpick it as well. I don't understand how that works, having two people lockpicking the same lock, but it works, apparently. Okay, apparently we have to steal this. It's ridiculous. I'm like thinking of just leaving this stuff here just out of frustration. We should take the skeletal repair kits, we really should. Those are worth so much. The books though, I'll leave those. Alright, well I think I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you for joining us. This has been Orange One.